Hello, kids. I would like to read you a story. It's called The Recess Queen, one of my favorite books when I was a child. Enjoy. Mean Jean was Recess Queen, and nobody said anything different. Nobody swung until Mean Jean swung. Nobody kicked until Mean Jean kicked. Nobody bounced until Mean Jean bounced. Look at the pictures. They look afraid. If kids ever crossed Mean Jean, she'd push 'em, smush 'em, lollybush 'em, hammer 'em, slammer 'em, and kick 'em under the ground. Say what? Mean Jean growled. Say who? Mean Jean growled. Say who? Just who do you think you're talking to? Mean Jean always got her way, until one day a new kid came to school. Her name was Katy Sue. A teeny kid, a tiny kid, a kid you might scare, with a jump and a boo. But when the recess bell went ring-a-dee-ring, the kids sang zing-a-dee-zing for the playground gate. Katy Sue swung before Mean Jean swung. Katy Sue kicked before Mean Jean kicked. Katy Sue bounced before Mean Jean bounced. The kid you might score with a jump and a boo was too new to know about Mean Jean's Recess Queen. She looks happy, doesn't she? Well, Mean Jean bullied through the playground crowd. Like always, she pushed kids and smushed kids, loudly pushed kids, hammered them, slammed her kids and kajammered them as she charged after Katy Sue. Ooh, she wasn't happy, was she? Because she always got her way. Say what? She growled. Say who? She growled. Say who? You. She snarled and grabbed Katy Sue by the collar. Nobody swings until Queen Jean swings. Nobody kicks until Queen Jean kicks. Nobody bounces until Queen Jean bounces. I figured it would set her straight. Ooh, she looks angry. She figured wrong. Katy Sue talked back. Just as sassy as she could be, she said, "How did you get to be so bossy?" Then that puny thing, that loony thing, that grabbed the ball and bounced away. Oh, Katy Sue was one quick kid. She bolted quick as lightning. Bouncity bounce, bounce. Kickity kick, kick. Swingity swingity swing. Oh, she is fast. What do you think? Mean Jean thundered close behind. Bouncity, kickity, swingity. The Recess Queen was not amused. She raced and chased, and in your face that Katy Sue. No one spoke. No one moved. No one even breathed. Because you can see nobody ever challenged Katy. Yeah. Then from her pack pulled Katy Sue a jump rope, clean and bright. "Hey, Jeanie Beanie," sang Katy Sue, "let's try to jump this rope out." Here's one thing true. Until that day, no one dared to ask Mean Jean to play, but that Katy Sue just hopped and jumped and skipped away. I like ice cream. I like too. I like Jean to jump with me. So she asked her to play, didn't she? Jean just gaped and stared, as if too scared to move at all. So Katy sang her song once more. "Come jump with me, Mean Jean." And from the side a kid called out, "Go, Jean, go." And too surprised to even shout, Jean jumped in with Katy Sue. And she started singing, "I like cookies, I like tea, I want you to jump with me." The rope whizzed and slapped, faster and faster the rope spun and flapped, faster and faster, and all of a sudden they became a disaster. A tangled disaster, and look at how they're laughing and having fun. And they jumped again. Well, now the recess rolls around. That playground's one great place. At the school bells, ringety dingety, those two girls were zingety zang out the classroom door. Jean doesn't push kids. She doesn't smush kids. She doesn't lollipush kids. Hammer 'em, slammer 'em, kits and kazammer 'em, because she's having too much fun jumping now with the new friends she has. Bouncity, kickity, swingity, hoppity, skippity, jumpity, ringity dingy, yes. they were all friends now. Did you love that story? I did too. It goes from somebody that was mean, like Mean Gene, and Katie Sue, who joined in and said, it's not fun, but you know what? None of those other kids had ever asked Mean Gene to play. So the moral of the story is, ask others to play, and you'll be surprised at how much fun it can be and how much it makes them feel good. That is our moral of the story. From the Mass Reader, have a great day.